When it comes to physical media and the drama, I'm just too old for this shit. What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's your guy Q, the movie collector, here again, back with another 4K video review. So today, as you guys seen from the intro of the video, you kind of got a good idea of what to expect today. Yeah, it's a classic. It's definitely a major classic that I've enjoyed throughout my entire life. The very first one that kicked it off was a blast and probably my favorite, I will honestly say. But before I get into this review, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I've been seeing you guys checking out my stuff. There's a good percentage of you guys that haven't hit the subscribe button yet. I would really appreciate that if you did. And if you do like what you see, continue to hit the like button. Okay, so let's get into it. So I am talking about, and I could be wrong, 1987's Lethal Weapon. So Lethal Weapon, the classic buddy cop movie. Even though, I think Shane Black doesn't like to refer to this as a buddy cop movie, but he wrote this film. Everyone knows of Shane Black these days. He's a great writer and nowadays a good director as well. But yeah, my fondest memories of this movie, man, I can't begin to tell you. I can remember going to my uncle's house as a kid, and he had such a badass home theater setup in his house, and watching that on VHS. I mean, it was a blast, absolute blast. And he would crank that thing up super loud, especially the scene where they walk up to the house and it explodes. That scene always used to scare the crap out of me when we used to watch it at his house because, like I said, that was a good treat on the ears. But anyway, the movie starts off, if you guys aren't familiar with it, I can't say if you've been living under a rock, but the movie starts off, there's this girl who leaps to her death at the beginning of the movie. And then you also meet Martin Riggs, who is played by Mel Gibson. And Martin Riggs is a guy who's most people think he's crazy, which he definitely gives off those vibes in this movie. He starts off trying to stop some drug dealers selling Christmas trees as a front. And he gets to the point where he wants the guy to shoot him and doesn't shoot him, and they think he's crazy. So, and then you have Murtaugh, which is played by the great Danny Glover. You see he's celebrating his 50th birthday. Funny enough, I think not Mel Gibson, but Danny Glover was in his late 30s, I think, when they shot this film. He's celebrating his 50th birthday, and he keeps getting comments from his daughter that says that you look a lot, you starting to look your age with the beard, so he cuts the beard off, and then he goes on to investigate the girl falling off, and come to find out the girl that leapt to her death was a daughter of a friend of his from when they were doing the war together. And so tracks him down, and pretty much the guy wants him to go and kill the guys, and he's like, "You can't kill them because I'm a cop. I can't do that." And in the midst of all of that, he gets told he has a new partner, which his new partner is Martin Riggs, Mel Gibson. And it hits off, their relationship just is very rocky. It's just about any new relationship when you pair it with someone that you don't want to be paired with. And it goes off from there. This movie is so great because of the chemistry both Mel Gibson and Danny Glover have in this film. There's been tons of buddy cop movies over the years, but this one in particular is the best, in my opinion. Like, the entire series is the best. And the first one was always my favorite, just because the way the character building is So great. I mean, you got Gary Busey in here. He's playing as a villain. And Gary Busey is just, I mean, he's ice cold, man. He's ice cold. But you get him in this film, and a few other people you may see as well. But yeah, I would say, I mean, I hate saying it this way, but if you've been living under a rock and don't know what this movie is, I highly suggest you guys check it out, stream it, do whatever. I mean, this is a great film through and through. Um, Now let's talk about the special features. I mean, they went kind of light with the special features on this, which is a kind of disappointing. But I mean, you get a lot of people that was involved with the films in these special features. You've got a legacy of inspiration, remembering Dick Donner, which Richard Donner is the one who directed this film. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. The legendary Richard Donner, who's directed Goonies, Superman 2, and a host of other films, man. Richard Donner, man, he's legendary, flat legendary. But yeah, it was a pretty touching featurette. You know what I mean? You don't get some dry eyes by the end of this featurette, even though it's like maybe 14 or 15 minutes. And then you also get I'm Too Old for This, a documentary. I mean, a chemistry that became iconic. And this is a really good featurette. I wish it was so much longer. You got they bring back Danny Glover, and he talks about stuff in the special feature. They talk about how originally that Murtaugh was supposed to be white. And they said, can Murtaugh be black? And they brought in Danny Glover. So, that was a great feature. I wish it was longer. It needed to be longer. I guess a few other people, I mean, if you own these releases in the past, I can see why people would come away disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in it too. That a lot of the other legacy features that came from the other releases were on this, but legend has it. I wouldn't even say legend, I would say rumor. Rumor has it that I guess there was some kind of agreement in place. This thing I'm reading up on the rumor mill, that I guess part of Richard Donner's contract was that they could include his audio commentary on this film only if they didn't include the director's cut. Look it up. You'll see all types of stuff about it. But they included the director's cut on here. So you get the theatrical and the director's cut in this, which I think is great. I like the director's cut, but apparently Richard Donner never liked the fact that Warner Brothers put out a director's cut. I guess it's mainly because they just compiled all the deleted scenes and placed them into the movie and called it a director's cut. That's the rumor. But anywho, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both cuts. The director's cut is, I don't want to say it dramatically changes the movie, but it kind of fleshes it out a lot more. But yeah, I'll recommend, if you've seen this movie before, watch the director's cut, definitely. Now let's get into the transfer. The transfer was outstanding. I don't know how to put it. I go back and forth between whether or not if I love Sony's transfers more, or do I like WB's transfers more. I like them both equally at this point. I mean, WB, Warner Brothers, they've been doing a great job so far with their 4K restorations. And this is a treat. If this is what we are come to expect from the Lethal Weapon movies going forward, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm super excited. And they're also, if you're into sound like I am, they're continuing down the trend of including the OG audio, theatrical audio on their releases now. This also gets it as well. But they also give you a brand new Dolby Atmos track to this, which sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Few key parts to look out for. The very beginning, when the girl leaps to her death onto a car, that sounded good. And then if you watch the director's cut, which there's a scene that involves a sniper at a school, that scene was pretty immersive because as Riggs is walking through the playground trying to confront the sniper, you hearing the cops all around you talking. And then the gunshots, my God, the gunshots sound good. There's movies that have gotten a Dolby Atmos track, like newer made movies, and have tons of gun sounds that don't hold a flame to this movie when they redone it. And the thing is, it seems like Warner Brothers was really faithful to the sound. I mean, it didn't sound like they added anything artificial. It sounded great. I challenge anyone on that. It sounded great. What can I say? But yeah, Lethal Weapon 4K. Highly recommend you guys pick this up. There's also a steelbook edition of it. I didn't care for the steelbook art, I'm just being honest. But they also came out with a UK Chunky Box edition, which also has a steel, and I think the art is pretty similar to this. I almost went after that one, but I got to thinking, Warner Brothers, they kept it good with this one. We gotta give Warner Brothers a round of applause, man. They kept it at a nice art there. So that is very reminiscent of the original poster, except for all of the background of LA and stuff below the bottom. But the picture of both Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, this is from the theatrical poster of those two. And I thought they did a great job with the art. So I say, you know what? I'm going to stick with the standard because the other versions, they have the same thing except you get a bunch of extra paper. But that's what I got for you guys today. As always, thank you guys for watching the videos. And again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear those comments below. And stay tuned for the next video. What can I say? I've been enjoying this ride, guys. And thank you guys so much for the support. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.